Tes 1 2 3. Ya. Bisa ya? Hehe. Halo semuanya, selamat datang lagi di channel YouTube NPC Network ya. Masih bareng aku Ray di sini. Buat teman-teman yang belum kenal, selamat datang dan salam kenal ya. Ini adalah konten NPC Network SBB, Sahur Bareng Batman gitu. Jadi kalau di beberapa hari yang lalu ya, mulai dari minggu lalu gitu, ada Batman Telltale Series 2016. Nah, di hari ini sampai dengan beberapa hari ke depan aku akan nemenin teman-teman ya main Batman The Telltale Series Season 2 ya, yang diberi nama judul The Enemy Within gitu. Jadi dia beda 1 tahun doang, 2017. Wah, ceritanya tuh semakin seru ya. Dan banyak sekali musuh-musuh ikonik si Batman yang didatangkan dan dihadirkan ke dalam permainan ini dengan gaya dan karakteristik yang semakin unik gitu. Buat yang belum kenal ya, salam kenal, aku Ray. Tadi udah ngomong sih. Aku adalah host dari podcast Numpang Lewat ya, yang ada di NPC Network, dan juga podcast PNS, podcast Ngopi Susu, ngobrolin film suka-suka. Dan ada salah satu podcast terbaru dari NPC Network, yaitu podcast Pemuja Plastik gitu, tempatnya ngebahas pajangan dan barang koleksi. Yaudah, biar nggak berbelit-belit dan berlama-lama ya, sebelum kita mulai main ya sambil sahur bareng, yuk kita roll dulu intronya.
Powered by NPC Network.
Oke, aman ya semuanya. Jadi ya selamat sahur buat teman-teman yang sudah bangun ya, dan tentunya diperhatikan juga ya jamnya ya. Ini udah jam 3 nih kalau di waktu Indonesia Barat, mungkin di beberapa daerah Indonesia yang lain beda gitu. Kita sambil main yuk langsung. Ini aku main Classic Edition. Kalau Shadow tuh ya mirip lah ya ceritanya, tapi cuma bukan mirip, sama persis, cuman kayak dibikin hitam putih dan warna gelap gitu. Ini jadi kalau misalkan main yang season 2 ya, jadi dia tuh bisa nge-load data dari game sebelumnya, atau kita bisa pakai use default choices gitu. Jadi kita pilih dulu pilihan-pilihan yang nantinya akan mempengaruhi ya berjalannya game ini gitu. Jadi game ini buat yang belum tahu, kalau Telltale Games tuh biasanya di dalam gamenya ada pilihan apa kita ambil nanti akan mempengaruhi berlangsungnya cerita gitu di episode 1, 2 dan seterusnya. Aku pakai yang use default choices aja ya. Jadi go to episode 1 to start your journey. Ini kayak akan ada pilihan-pilihannya dulu gitu. Oke. Ya, ini tinggal diklik begini. Salah. Sorry. Terbalik aku. Bentar ya. Sambil. Aku restart dulu ya. Ini setting. Save filenya aku delete. Ganti namanya Ray. Kenapa tuh bunyi? Oke. Play Classic Edition. Nah ini, sorry ya, tadi ini recreate gitu. Jadi ini kita bisa pilih nih, yang dari season 1 kita pilihan-pilihan krusialnya apa aja gitu. Aku sih ya ikutin kayak yang di season 1 ya. Bantuin Selina. Did you spend the night with Selina? Yes dong. When Gotham was under attack, who did you chase down? Si Penguin kan ya kita ya, karena aku mendingin tag-nya kita. When John Doe inside a riot, intervene ya. Kita lerai. Did you owe John a favor? Iya kan ya, minta tolong, janji gitu. How did you and Selina part ways as friends? When Lady Arkham, did you reveal your identity to protect him? No. After Lady Arkham was defeated, Batman kan ya? Batman. Oke, sip, mantap. Nah, ini kita langsung mulai ya. Kita klik start episode 1. Kita langsung pilih dulu background colornya ya. Kemarin sih warna biru, jadi kita biru lagi ya. Biru tuh warnanya NPC. Blue. Nah, kita langsung, kalau udah transisi kita ganti ke layar yang lebih gede. Ya, mantap. Oke, sip. Buat teman-teman yang bisa perhatiin di sebelah sana, sudah ada iklan podcast NPC Network ya. Kalau hyperlinknya sih udah di deskripsi.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me.
Oh.
They became my heroes. Their legacy
Betul ya.
untouchable.
Aku sambil cas handphone.
Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again,
Siapa tuh tanda
everyone
tanya?
would be happy.
Lucky 13! There it is, my
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Gokil gak tuh gadgetnya.
Look for something with a microphone.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is. He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
I could hack the cameras, but I've already got visual. I need to hear him. Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Mantap gak tuh?
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
Teknologi kayak gini aku harus tanya ini nih.
You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's
AFK Tech ya.
Is everyone enjoying themselves?
Kayak gini mungkin gak
Worry.
sih?
I won't tell anyone with the badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Ih, mau judi. Jangan ditiru ya.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
You?
Flirtingnya bagus banget ya.
Hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Oh.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
Lu nggak lihat itu ada
Bruce.
pistol?
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him. You'd better gear
You
up.
can't just blow me off.
Blow
Stay
you
close
off.
and keep your head down.
Siapa coba?
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay,
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
By the way, ini 17 tahun ke atas ya. Tegang tuh.
Let's get started.
Oh tidak.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Waduh. Iya. Bruce Wayne dilawan.
You okay?
yeah, I'm okay.
Run now.
What you did to that
Aduh.
man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
Selamat jalan ya. Wanita yang tidak
Commissioner
dikenal
Gordon on the
namanya.
line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
Ya.
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years. Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Saatnya kita hensin. Saudara-saudara, iya. Gear up!
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
It's the kind of conundrum that drives you to distraction.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Never gives you a moment's peace. Believe me, I know. Remember,
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
Iya lo. Bletang. Digituin langsung pingsan ya. Mantap. Yoi, baju kita baru coy.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Pakai tear gas lah ya.
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Kalau dihajar langsung tembak-tembak dar gitu bahaya nggak sih?
Completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Yeah. Let's do this, Gordon.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Wait. Kita selamatin ini aja gunnya. Kuat juga nih orang.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Hit. Hit. Oi. Hap. Hoi. Iya. Shock him lah ya. Asik. Hey.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair.
Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special.
You're
not the first hero I've put down.
Oh yeah.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle
now.
from you. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough.
Oh ya.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day. Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Woi.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Mori deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Iya. Ayo lu. Body slam.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Woi. Yoi, keren gak tuh?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Jeng jeng jeng. Ayo, siapa tahu Kak, dia siapa? Amanda Waller. Di deskripsi aku udah tulis sih ya. Jadi ya udahlah ya, harusnya udah pada tahu. Gimana? Mantap gak? Mantep dong. Udah lama nih aku gak main. Jadi seru. Scan dulu lah ya.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Don't be too hasty, Batman. The agency has a rep for being ruthless.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime ring says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Wait.
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought.
Wing lady.
I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ih, arrogant banget.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rooney Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
Oh.
There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you?
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch, Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Full disclosure, Riddler left me this puzzle.
What is it?
I don't know yet. He said I had to solve it or people would get hurt.
Then you best get on it. Let's keep being honest with each other.
Lagi direnov rumahnya.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Apa nih? Kalian sukanya apa? Jazz, classical, ambient? Kalau saya sih classical ya. Tapi ya bunyi-bunyi gituan doang kok kalau di sini.
Can't go wrong with the classics.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Iya, koleksi yang kemarin ya.
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Udah. Yuk, lanjut.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe. Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
There's information. It's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Well, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
Well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field. Yes, Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Halo Bang, iya selamat datang Kak Iskandar Zulkarnain. Wah datang lagi, seneng ya ada penonton. Ayo sambil ya, ini baru mulai kok, belum jauh. Ya kita lagi di Batcave ya. Dapat teka-teki dari Riddler.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Ini nih
Solve
kotak.
my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Kotak ajaib nih.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
Riddler menurutku musuh Batman paling cerdas sih. Iya setuju. Oh itu serem deh kalau.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Kalau dia lagi ini ya.
Sadly, no.
Lagi jenius-jeniusnya gitu. Apa nih tebak-tebakannya? Eye of Needle ya. I have an eye but cannot see. Iyalah, nggak ada matanya. Eye of Hurricane aneh. One Eye Jack bukan. Blind Justice gak nyambung.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Ya, kita mainin di recording lah ya. Kadang suka gemes gak sih kalau lihat adaptasi Riddler yang jadi dikonyol-konyolin gitu. Kayak, oh, gak dimanfaatin nih kemampuan berpikir dan kecerdasan dia gitu. Tapi ya gak apa-apa sih ya. Semua orang kan yang bikin cerita Batman punya apa ya bilangnya ya, hak kreativitas masing-masing gitu. Kalau di game ini sih, wah, Riddler berbahaya banget.
Needle. A record needle.
Iya.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands, waveforms, something.
Jim Carrey.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound?
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Batman belum pernah ketemu Deathstroke di film gak sih bang? Film yang canon gitu ya, film yang the movie di bioskop gitu kan? Iya kayaknya belum ya.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Kemarin Kak Iskandar nonton Justice League gak? Yang Zack Snyder. Wow itu kan ada after creditnya tuh beda banget sama yang di tahun 2017 ya. Seru tuh itu. Ada Deathstroke-nya. Ih, penasaran nih jadinya. Slade. Bentar. Silent dulu handphone-nya.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot.
Ooh.
The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
To the point eh?
Why, Regina? You're prying.
Sorry, I didn't mean to overstep. Forget I asked.
Is it?
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Iya bang, nonton tuh keren-keren. Iya. Asik ya. Iya, rumornya ya, tapi ya gimana dong?
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
Semua karena WB.
Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer.
Yeah.
Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad.
Lihat lucu,
what I had to
lihat
deal with
bajunya
growing
deh,
up.
lucu. Kayak inian ya. Kalau dulu
There's
aku
something
ikut
different about
pelajaran
you.
elektro kan, PCB.
There is?
I can't quite put my finger on it, but you look.
Apa ya?
You look.
Iya, millionaire playboy.
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Oh, well, your clearance level isn't high enough to tell you that, Tiffany.
It's not high enough now. Give me a few weeks and I'll know all your secrets.
He's being serious. This is above your pay grade.
Come on, guys. Clearance? You two don't have the slightest idea what this thing is, do you? You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Ada yang mau minta.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
Kita jujur-jujur aja lah ya. Atau optimis.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help. If we're gonna be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family, after all.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay. Then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
Keep me in the loop about that, thing?
Will do.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Lupa. Jeng. Jadi itu foldernya dikasihnya ke Batman, tapi yang bawa Bruce Wayne. Entah bisa ketahuan dong. Game ini cuma ada di PC bang. Kayaknya PS atau Xbox ada deh kayaknya. Tapi aku mainnya PC sih.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8 maybe.
Yeah.
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham?
Angkat gak nih?
Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
Sorry ya, urusan penting nih.
How's it going down there?
I left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
Baru nanyanya sekarang.
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Ooh.
The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
Jujur aja ya.
I was trying to break up a fight.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared.
Enggak.
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know.
Iya betul. Ada beberapa jawaban yang konsekuensinya penting. Ada yang iya cuman di paling akhir doang sih kayak jenis Batman kita tuh kayak gimana gitu.
Are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Should we be?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but It doesn't look good.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Meledak, men. Wow.
Lucius!
No!
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The
rocks Wayne
GCPD is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family.
By the way, kalau yang di Zack Snyder,
For my own.
Justice League dan Batman
Just
ya,
like
belum ada Lucius
Lucius
Fox
took
ya?
care of you.
Iya nggak sih? Betul nggak? Betul nggak? Gadget dan lain
Lucius
sebagainya,
helped raise
idenya
you,
masih
Bruce.
dari si Bruce Wayne
family.
sendiri ya.
Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back.
Iya bang, iya kan ya.
I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know?
Karakter di Snyder Cut tuh lebih dikit dan padat, jadi lebih mudah diingat. Iya, setuju.
Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad.
To the point dan build up karakter developmentnya di Snyderverse ya, bagus sih menurutku.
He was so busy.
Paling suka siapa? Kak Iskandar. Aku paling suka The Flash sih. Wah, mantap deh itu.
Father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him.
Gaya larinya lucu ya, The Flash.
Maybe too much.
Gitu.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Loh, kok ngomongnya kayak gitu? Jahat banget, anak muda nih.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry.
Nggak tahu aja bapaknya berjasa banget buat Batman.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
God, Bruce. What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
Kita jujur aja ya.
I need to know.
Lebih baik jujur daripada bohong.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Batman sih kalau aku bang, beda banget sama yang dulu. Iya, dibandingnya 2017 ya. Aku juga lebih suka sih Batman-nya yang ini. Lebih logical dan tactical.
So sorry, really.
Nggak pelangap-pelongo gitu.
Such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a
siapa
man.
dia?
Either that, or he left a lot of money.
Excuse me?
Just saying. He seems popular. Much beloved.
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Tateo.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Ya wajar lah ya, dia kan dari
I know
Arkham
it's a
ya.
closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I?
Oh iya.
You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which one's not to cross.
Masa yang ini nggak mungkin lah ya, ini aja ya.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I?
I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
Exactly who you needed at so many points in your lives. And now...
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you though.
Batman superhero paling sering dibuatin game gak sih? Spidey juga deh. Iya, kalau dari Warner Bros iya sih. Kayaknya ya. Itu tandanya
How do you know the Riddler?
Karakter dari tokohnya ini layer per layernya dalam dan bisa dieksploitasi jadi game yang ceritanya beragam. Ya kan ya? Dan developer gamenya tahu ini mau bikin seru tuh kayak gimana gitu.
Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
If I were you, I'd stay away from Riddler, John. He's dangerous.
Well, you don't have to tell me twice, buddy boy. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Spidey aku paling suka yang PS4 punya ini ya, Spider-Man Sony ya. PlayStation gitu.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Enggak lah.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Dia loyal kok harusnya. Aduh, sorry ya.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
By the way, Kak Iskandar udah sahur kan ya? Harusnya sih udah ya.
I don't think that outburst
Jamnya
went
beda.
unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. and tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Udah, waka. Iya, udah dong. Yeah.
Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier, but when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. I heard you got all buddy-buddy with her after I was out of earshot. Told her about that puzzle you got from Riddler. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Enggak juga, Riddler jangan diremehin, Pak Gordon. IQ-nya tinggi loh dia. Mungkin tiap hari makannya salmon kali ya. Tinggi omega. Makannya 4 sehat 5 sempurna dia. Terus kalau minumnya pakai ginseng. Asal Korea Selatan. Jadi pinter dia, IQ-nya tinggi.
I told Waller about our lead on this place.
Gak bercanda ya teman-teman ya.
Briefings can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation. Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Thane, isn't he?
Lagi nggak sih yang bisa diklik? Nggak kan ya? Oke, kita lanjut. Wow.
Damn it! It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you. Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Ya ampun. Ada yang meninggal.
Oh, God.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
Wih, pakai flip phone dia.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Bagian ini seru ya. Si Batman-nya ada unsur detektifnya muncul di sini.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Mungkin itu yang bikin Batman Affleck agak susah ya. Karena setup
It's a hell of an invitation.
dia kan 20 tahun bekerja di Gotham ya. Jadi mungkin kayak susah dikulik ininya gitu. Dan dia udah masuk ke dunia Justice League gitu. Jadi kayak ya udah dewa-dewa dan lain sebagainya. Tapi sebenarnya bisa sih kalau tim kreatifnya pintar. Nah, mungkin Warner Bros dengan ya kayaknya lebih gampang kita bikin versi alternate universe atau kayak di bumi yang lain gitu ya. Si Batman Robert Pattinson kan. Dan dari trailernya aja musuhnya mungkin ada Riddler, terus dibikin kayak ini harus ada iniannya nih, investigasi detektifnya. Gimana setuju gak?
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Ya gimana dong, dia gila. Batman Pattinson kayaknya lebih keras deh. Kalau Batbell atau Batfleck lebih kalem gitu menurutku. Iya sih, tapi yang menarik dari apa? Batman yang muncul di bioskop ya. Cara menikmatinya filmnya tuh nanti berdasarkan Ini si Batman ini, si Bruce Wayne-nya tuh umur berapa gitu, dan berapa tahun dia sudah jadi Batman. Kayaknya itu akan mempengaruhi keseruannya, iya gak sih? Kalau Bale kan ya, Batman Christian Bale kan udah trilogi tuh ya. Kita udah bisa lihat development karakternya segala macam. Kalau BVS ke Justice League kan singkat tapi epic gitu dia, momen-momennya. Sayang aja sih kalau nggak dilanjutin. Kalau aku sih nggak masalahin ya Warner Bros mau bikin film Batman sebanyak apapun, asalkan dia punya budgetnya gitu dan dia bisa deliver ceritanya yang menarik satu persatu, pasti aku tontonin sih. Ya nggak. Aku suka heran sama orang yang bandingin filmnya tuh kayak sampai sebegitu ya gitu. Ya udahlah gitu. Ide kreatif orang dibandingin kayaknya gimana ya gitu. Ya masalah selera sih ya. Antara Batman sama Batfleck, Kak Iskandar Sulkarnain suka yang mana? Jadi penasaran ya aku nih. Suka Batman Christian Bale atau Batman-nya Ben Affleck? Bisa jadi bang, karena Pattinson itu ceritanya year 2 jadi masih labil. Iya, jadi emosionalnya bak gitu kan. Bebak belur. Ini aku sambil main juga ya. Seru nih.
One shoe melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Cinderella. Tapi aku kalau dari segi desain ya, aku suka si Pattinson punya Batmobile. Aku ngelihat gauntletnya, ininya ya, lengannya ya. Ini apa nih? Ada tajam-tajam gitu. Dan ngelihat apa sih? Dari scan orang ya, fake gitu, kulik-kulik. Ini terinspirasi dari custom yang komik mana gitu.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Aku lebih suka Bale sih. Mungkin pertama dapatnya versi Bale. Oh. Nah, kalau dari Bale, pertanyaan selanjutnya di antara 3 filmnya, paling suka yang mana?
That's a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It
Paling
was
suka
impressive.
Batman
Gotta give it
Begins,
to Waller. Her people have great tech.
The Dark Knight, atau The Dark Knight Rises?
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Iya. Pakai Bluetooth.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Apalagi ya? Seingat aku, meja komputer. Tapi belum nyala. Apa karena harus ini dulu ya?
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. He was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Batman Begins malah aku suka bang. Tapi dulu Batman versi Val Kilmer aku juga sih setelah nonton lagi jadi annoying. Val Kilmer tuh yang ketiga kalau nggak salah ya, sama si Robin kan. Kan pertama si itu dulu ya. Siapa namanya? Yang jadi Vulture-nya si Spider-Man. Aduh kok aku inget. Michael Keaton. Oh, katanya Michael Keaton mau ada lagi ya di The Flash, iya nggak sih? Gokil nggak tuh? Kalau ada sih keren ya.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Itu gimana ya pitching idenya ya? Si siapa namanya? Sutradaranya It ya? Andy Muschietti bukan sih? Mas Michael Keaton. Kemarin kan di interview Spider-Man masih suka sebut-sebut Batman. Mau main Batman lagi nggak? Oh mau, saya mau gitu.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
Iya, bareng Batfleck. Keren sih itu. Memperkenalkan multiverse ya. Di DC Fandom kan yang streamingan sama GeekinOut ya. Ada tuh momennya kan. Kenapa ini kesini lagi? Salah, sorry. Nah, ini kita pasang-pasangin nih. Melted pasti sama ini. Siapa?
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out but couldn't.
Oh iya,
So he threw off his shoe.
Muschietti, susah bacanya. Itu triknya Warner Bros ya. Kita mau bikin film superhero gitu. Ya udahlah, kita cari sutradara di film-film Warner Bros yang pernah jadi sutradara horor. James Wan. Terus kalau Shazam siapa ya? Shazam? Aku lupa namanya. Tapi dia horor juga kalau nggak salah.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
What does it say?
Baca email orang.
Working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
Tapi lihat ya itu emailnya dari siapa? From
They don't
Ace.
see eye to eye.
Harley bukan?
Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Oh iya, David Sandberg ya.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
Kill each other. David Sandberg horornya apa aja tahu nggak? Aku nggak tahu. From Age ya. For someone so smart you sometimes act real stupid. Ya iyalah. Those resources were not for your crackpot feud with Batman. You knew that and you went ahead anyway. All you gain with your games is attention, which we really don't want it right now. Oke, betul. Stick to the plan or we'll have to make changes. Back dulu.
Maury, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known. I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Tapi dengan adanya sutradara horor ya, aku ngerasanya adegan-adegan serem ya, pakai satu. Adegan-adegan serem di film DC itu terdeliver dengan baik ya nggak sih? Kayak Shazam kan yang si Seven Deadly Sins-nya tuh, itu monster banget. Apalagi yang adegan di kantor ya, gitu di ruangan. Terus kalau Aquaman, Aquaman tuh yang pas ketemu monster-monster yang The Trench itu ya.
It's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Yeah, dong.
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Gampang lah ini mah. Kayak ini dulu lah.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe.
Sesuai lah dengan DC yang memang dark bang. Iya.
Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Tidak seperti Jus. Enggak lah ya. Aku ngerasa Bang Jos tuh tidak sepenuhnya salah sih.
From where he lost his
Ya kalau
shoe,
dari
the agent
ceritanya
removed the wall of safes.
kru dan lain sebagainya, dia pasti punya bagian yang bikin filmnya begitu. Tapi mungkin juga kan tuntutan si WB-nya ya. Jos kamu gini, Jos kamu gitu gitu. Tapi ya gitulah ya.
The agent made a number of mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Ya, bentar ya, main dulu nih. Bakal seru. Waduh, langsung dikunci.
It's rising, Batman.
I can almost make out a message.
Hurry the hell up already.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check.
Yang gak ada telinganya.
It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Yang ini nih kayaknya nih ya. Waduh. Cepetan. Ini nih baru DC. Dark banget kan? Iyalah ini dark banget.
Just in case.
Nyiksa orang sampai segitunya coba.
Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Aduh.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up. If before going dark forever.
Turn yourself in while you still have a chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay?
Salah
just
pilih ya.
started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency...
Aku suka-suka aja sih sama DC yang bawa tema dark MCU biarlah colorful gitu. Iya, setuju, sama.
You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Stopping you is all I care about. I'll do whatever it takes.
We'll see. Just know that there's a cost to doing business.
Ya, setidaknya jadi ada pilihan
The
gitu.
agency uses people,
Iya, setuju.
corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy?
Nggak juga.
I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes.
Riddler kok.
But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox?
Dia nggak punya busur dan panah ya.
Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Kalau Green Arrow biasanya nggak long sleeve nggak sih dia? Atau ada versi komiknya yang ada lengan panjang? Tapi biasanya lengan pendek terus iniannya kayak kalau orang panahan kan pelindung lengannya gitu kan.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
Ngerokok terus
I
dia.
don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Jujur aja lah ya.
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own man, Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. Oh, to hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
Thank you, Jim Gordon.
Batman.
Oh ini series yang cewek ya? CW.
Sorry for your loss.
Yang itu bukan sih? Yang kostumnya ditiru sama ini nih. Asyap. Ya nggak sih? Bener nggak? Yang tiba-tiba bajunya wah mirip gitu. Itu bukan. Itu kocak ya itu. Aduh, kaget loh itu aku kayak oh ya mirip ya gitu. Karena aku nggak ngikutin seriesnya si Green Arrow. Begitu lihat gamenya begitu ngeliat trailer, wow gitu. Iya kan bener ya itu ya berarti ya bener nggak?
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon.
Gokil sih itu kayak.
Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were.
Iya itu bang. Oh.
Gordon's
Tapi aku mikir mungkin si pemeran utamanya nggak sadar.
If he does find out, I have no idea how he react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
Mungkin aja tim kreatifnya dia udah mas ini gitu pakai kostum kayak gini aja, wah bagus dia pakai aja langsung gitu.
Be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong.
Oh ini by the way salah satu episode terlama ya ini ya.
It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in
belum aja
gruesome fashion,
belum dapat slot di lokal sih.
Class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it. He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Ada isu dia bakal tayang di ini nggak sih? OTT gitu, Netflix kayak atau Disney Plus Hotstar. Mungkin nggak? Kayak apa tuh?
Broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Guru-guru gokil, bucin ya kan, masuk Netflix kan. Tiba-tiba ada Asyap Man gitu.
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes.
Ya nggak apa-apa sih. Anak bangsa berkarya. Gokil. Tapi saya bukannya ngebelain kalau dia berperilaku salah ya.
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
Nggak tahu juga sih bang.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Ya ampun. Oke lah.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
Dua meledak. Aduh, sedih banget.
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
Alright. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Ini aku lupa ya.
Tiffany.
That's a match.
Ini
Bruce.
sama yang ini kok nggak salah. Ya.
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them.
Iya, pinter ya.
Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
Do you believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
By the way, kalau yang sekarang kita pilih si Mori dulu yuk. Nanti aku bikinin versi lainnya ya. Jadi aku tamatin satu, nanti aku main ulang, ada alternatif apa, kita belok-belokin ya. Kita yang ini Mori dulu nih.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Iya. Wayne 1. Kalau bahasa Jepang wibu ya, Wayne Ichi. Atau Sogoki ya. Dari itu kan Evangelion Sogoki, Eva Sogoki. Apa sih? Dasar wibu, maaf ya. Aduh.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. They're following his every move. Gotta be careful here. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Ya, diusir. Aduh.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
To the point aja ya.
There's something you can help me with, Mr. Mori. It's a matter of some importance.
I doubt I can do much. The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
Langsung to the point.
You're on his list, Maury. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac. It's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
And you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago, and favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts.
Dibekuin ya
to get out of the
rekeningnya.
country, and in all haste. You can help with that.
Bisa lah, duit doang.
Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship.
Asik, langsung
A
laptop
chartered
dong.
plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second.
Kasih lah. Buat Bruce Wayne duit itu apa sih?
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with.
Oh yeah.
Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is?
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Yeah.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Yuk kita siap ke pertarungan terakhir di episode 1.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all made of. You agents.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
You and your boss, Waller.
She's about to regret her miscalculations.
We found him.
All your idiot colleagues, too.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate.
Individuals, for
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
String of terrible decisions. Your agency.
A good spot for cover.
too long. I'll give it to you. You're relentless.
I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean soon, of course.
Wait for it.
Might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
It's often a
I'll
struggle
move when he isn't
making
looking.
people see that.
You think?
I'm sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little unorthodox. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Batman. I...
Aduh, 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 aduh.
Are you all right?
Makanya Riddler pinteran nih, lihat nih.
Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Wow.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture.
Susah banget ya.
This one should be easy, Batman.
Tapi
close to the heart.
Lebih baik tidak ada yang meninggal ya.
Puzzle box for the bat. Now I'm dead.
Mungkin dia bisa pakai alat bantu dengar.
Dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that!
Please, don't let him die.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman!
Iya.
Here's your prize.
Batman selalu ada di posisi dilema. Ini yang bikin gamenya seru ya.
Iman! What have you done?
Ya gimana?
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
Aduh.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Yeah.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
Yeah.
What are you doing? No!
Ya. Siap gelut. Yuk kita hajar nih. Udah bikin kesel banget nih si Riddler nih, pengen ditonjok.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you?
Banyak cincong lu. Hah.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman. Oh no. This can't be happening.
Anchor punch saja ya. Iya. Ini kayak jurusnya ini ya, kalau di Naruto siapa? Raikage. Double lariat ya. Yang sama apa kepalanya Kisame yang sampai putus. Cuma ini sendirian.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
my ears. I can't hear.
Sedih deh. Sombong sih Riddlernya, iya. Jadi kalau dia bukan yang megang momentum, goyang dia.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Infestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They're They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Wait.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Ya, meninggal deh. Pusing deh.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect.
Ya gimana dong?
We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD.
Aset
I'm
saya
taking
ini
direct
manusia,
control of
hey.
law enforcement in Gotham effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
Now wait a damn
But
minute.
I can see now that that was a mistake.
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you can solve all our problems.
You're the ones who are deluded. You're so busy gazing into each other's eyes, you can't see the big picture. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman.
Yeah.
This doesn't change a thing.
I got you, bro. Don't worry.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum.
Woo!
She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Hah? Oh no. Dia bisa tahu siapa kita. Wah. Aku udah pernah main ini sih, jadi udah tahu ceritanya. Tapi ya buat nemenin sahur teman-teman, kita seru-seruan bareng lagi aja ya. Berandai-andai ya kayak main ulang lagi aku. Hehe. Ini jadi kayak choicesnya ya. Tadi pertanyaan Kak Iskandar Zulkarnain itu mempengaruhi outcome cerita sama relationship sama orang ya. Nanti terakhir tuh ada apanya ya, ada rangkumannya lah gitu. UN 77,7% of players saw Gordon become steadfast. He appreciated you backing on phone. Ya, he was suspicious that you refused to talk about Lucius. Ya gimana dong? Because you took his side against Wallace, he steadfastly loyal to you. I mean, thank you Gordon. He was proud when you said you would bring in the reader in love way. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed him with vengeance. He admires you that whatever it takes to get the drive. Ya gimana ya, udah tua, pengen bawanya dendam. Tapi ada outcome yang lain kalau ininya salah satu di antara 3 ini biru sih, atau yang finalnya biru gitu. Aku lupa ingat ya. Jadi ya gitu deh. Terus ini UN 55.6% of players left iman traumatized. Tuh ya kayak tadi aku bilang ya. Jadi kalau nggak harus selalu 2 dari 3 gitu, tapi kalau ada yang terakhirnya ini traumatized, dia jadi traumatized. Bisa gitu, bisa kejadiannya kayak gitu. Dan kalau iman sih aku lebih pilih traumatized ya dibanding ada yang meninggal salah satu temennya. Nggak enak aja. Oh ya, ini pasti galak banget. She was not happy when you defended Gordon. She was furious that you helped her witness get away. Begrudgingly strained. Ya gak apa-apa sih. Lanjut. Ya, she was thrilled, consoled, betrayed. Tapi lebih baik jujur di awal sih daripada bohong ya. Itu yang paling penting. Dan aku akan kasih tahu kenapa ini, karena ngaruh di episode-episode selanjutnya ini. Aku lebih pilih yang ini dibanding yang lain gitu. Oke. Dah? Oh, ada si ini. UN 58,6% players of left zone ecstatic. Kesenangan ada kegirangan dia. Jadi walaupun gak selfie bareng, tapi dia tetap bahagia. He was pleased to see you. He was proud, ecstatic. Oke, sip. Oh, masih ada nih. What did you tell Gordon about connection to Lucius? Confess, iya. Harus lah. Choose to visit Mori or Eli. Mori dong. Made the deal lah. Iya. Udah, that's it. Kalau yang kedua, season 2 nih gak ada spoiler ke ininya ya. Kita kembalikan ke layar ini dulu yuk. Bentar, ini lagi loading nih. Lama juga loadingnya. Oke, sip. Ya. Kalau yang season 2 tuh gak ada spoiler buat next episode gitu. Jadi adanya tuh kayak selesai, dipanjangin aja seriesnya gitu kan. Maksudnya episode yang itunya, terus ya udah gitu selesai. Ya udahlah ya, udah 2 jam 20 menit aku menemani teman-teman ya yang sahur, atau mungkin ada yang nonton sambil ngabuburit ya. Ya, semoga konten-konten NPC Network YouTube channel bisa mengisi hari-hari kalian ya. Buat teman-teman yang masih membutuhkan hiburan gitu, khususnya dalam bentuk podcast ya, biar bisa didengarkan di mana saja asalkan ada pemutar podcastnya. NPC Network ada berbagai macam podcast menarik ya, sudah aku cantumkan di kolom deskripsi, tinggal diklik saja linknya, itu langsung nyambung ke Spotify. Jadi dengarkan di Spotify gratis, tis gitu. Bisa pilih sesuai dengan selera kalian ya. tercantum di bawah semuanya. Sepanjang tadi main game udah ada cover ininya ya, cover masing-masing podcast ya yang diiklankan di situ. Jadi ya, selamat mendengarkan podcastnya. Akhir kata aku mau pamit undur diri ya dari episode pertama si Batman The Enemy Within nih. Mudah-mudahan besok bisa lanjut ya, konsisten dan lain sebagainya. Jam tidurnya aku harus usahakan teratur biar tidak ngantuk, oke? Thank you banget buat Kak Iskandar Zulkarnainnya yang udah mampir di live streaming sambil live chatting ya. Wah, thank you juga ya, thank you Bang. Sampai jumpa di besok hari ya. Selamat beraktivitas ya. Kalau nanti buka, jangan lupa untuk berbuka dengan nutrisi yang cukup dan mengisi cairan tubuh kalian supaya puasanya lancar sampai hari terakhir. Mantap. Seperti video-video live streaming sebelumnya, sebelum aku matiin live streamingnya, aku akan roll dulu outro-nya. Oke, sampai jumpa.
Powered by NPC Network.